Hello and welcome to the Tricks of the Estray channel. Today is the 25th of February 2017 and I want to welcome you to the channel. If it's your first time watching any of the videos on this channel, I recommend that you watch the primer video. I recommend that you also watch the Zayn Malik video. I also recommend that you watch the Marilyn Monroe video. When you're done with that, then you can come over back and watch this video. And also you should download the attachment, a document that's going to be attached to every video that we make on this channel. If you've never read it before, do so, download, study, and read yourself. Now, one of the things, today is just a different kind of video that we want to make. Today we want to go through, tell you and make known to you some of the people that we know that are genuinely the gender that they claim to be. That means they are not transgender. They are the gender they claim to be when you see them. All right. Now, the reason why I'm doing this particular video this way today is because when you get on YouTube, there is a lot of people doing transgender videos and they're not providing facts. They're not providing anything. They just go off the bat and just call anyone a transgender. Now, the reason why they do that, like I say, is because they are shilling for Hollywood. They're shilling for the Vatican. All right. And what they're trying to do is to confuse you. So, for example, if they say, let's say off the bat, we know for a fact that Beyonce is a dude, okay? And then they present someone like Jennifer Lopez to you as well and say that it's a tranny. So you get confused because you don't know how to differentiate between male and female visually, the differences between a man looking at a man and looking at a woman. So that's why I'm making this video today. So every once in a while I'll be making videos like this, just pointing out the people that are genuinely the genders that they claim they are. All right, they're not transgenders. All right, so part of the reason I'm trying to do this video, put this video together as well this way, is that so that when you come across any video or channel that tells you that these people are transgender, then you should know off the bat that is a disinformation or someone who's shilling for Hollywood. That means trying to protect the real transgenders, trying to confuse you so you don't know. So, and like I said, one of the main things, like, people are out there on YouTube making videos just to deceive people, right? And you have to be able to know to spot a lie from the truth. And one of the things, and like I said, when they try to lie to you, they're always going to tell you a bit of truth so you can actually give your trust to them, right? So because if someone's going to, steal from you, he's not just going to tell you, I'm going to steal from you, right? He has to make you provide some sort of trust and acceptance so that he can con you. That's how cons work. So you have to be. I'm not saying you shouldn't watch the channels. You can learn some stuff, because even though they're telling you a lot of lies, you can pick some truth out. Pick the truth out and leave the lies, okay? Now, before I get into like showing you the people that we've known, that we have done our own investigation on, and we know for certain, for a fact, that there are not transgenders. That means they are in the sex that they were born and still remain that way. I want to just talk about how people get, how you can be manipulated, how you're manipulated in life. Now, psychology is one thing like that the people who run this world, the Vatican, know very well on how to use. And a lot of people don't know what psychology is, all right? But there is a little, like, I would say, a little, there's something amiss in the study of psychology. And the reason why I say so is because nowadays we're being pushed into, we're being bombarded with so much information about artificial intelligence, right? Believing that robots can mimic human beings and be almost as human as you are. But you have to understand that no matter how much, right, a robot or anything man makes, man cannot create life, right? They can't create life. We can tell you the attributes of what life is, but we can't create life. We don't even know what it is. And so that's the thing that's a miss in psychology, because psychology studies like four basic inputs. All right, it studies the variables. It uses these variables to control or manipulate you, and those variables include food, sex, family. For family, you can substitute relationships, is the same thing, and pain. All right. Now, if psychology is the study, right, of human beings and behavior, then the one thing that they're missing, that they actually can study, is the very thing that makes you alive. Because nobody knows what life is. What makes someone alive? What is that thing called life? They can't touch it. They can't see it. You can tell the attributes of something being alive, but you can't really touch what life is, the very essence that makes you alive. Because even though you can see as a human being, your body moves, there is something else inside you that makes that body move. It's called life. And the only person, and as far as I'm concerned, as long as psychology cannot interact with the essence, the very thing that makes you alive, then all this study is in vain. Because the human spirit is something that nobody can touch. The only person who has access to that is God Almighty. So the reason why I'm saying that is because with a lot of the bombardment that we do have with artificial intelligence trying to pull you in a certain direction to believe certain things, all right? Man cannot create life. They don't know what it is. Nobody knows what it is. Nobody knows what makes something alive. Alive, sorry to say. So with that said, I will get into this video to show you the real people that are not transgenders. I have done my investigation. You can do yours. Like I said, I want people to do their investigations as well. Don't just take our words for it. We've given you enough ammo, right? We given you the documents. What we and we encourage you to listen. If what we say does make sense, then you take it. But like I said, you can't trust anybody. All right. Now the only reason why I'm revealing these people to you is not because I want you to say, okay, they are not transgenders, we can trust them, right? No. As long as these people are on TV, they are selling you a lie, right? They're selling you a lie. All right. So you can't trust what they say. Now, the reason why, one of the many things that makes me say all this is because when I was growing up as a kid, right, I used to watch TV, and maybe you would see the newscasters or news reporters in front of, let's say, a war zone, or there is a war going on. They're reporting the news live from there. And when I was young, I used to wonder, aren't these people scared that they could get shot, you know, or be killed? It didn't make sense to me as a kid. Why would you put your life in danger? And it's way back then, right? Even though I was a kid back then, I could still think. But when I got much older, I started to believe that it could be real. But now, like I said, the reason why I'm showing you these guys, I'm just clearing up the air so that you could be able to know which channels are telling you the truth and which ones are not, so you can keep an open eye, right, on them, is because a lot of stuff that you watch on TV is not organic. That means it's not happening naturally. These things are like you're watching like scripted stories and events, all right? Because like the stories are made up. They're not real. Does it make sense? So it's more like watching a movie, right? Or let's say you're watching something like WrestleMania, all right? The stunts are real. People die in stunts, but you can know that it's a set. It's been organized that way. So even though you're watching TV and people are dying in them, the stunts are real. But it's an orchestrated event. It's a game. So you can't trust anything you watch on TV. You have to open your mind up to think, right? Why is somebody running with a camera actually filming using a camera to film a shooting, all right? Or something very violent? Why isn't he running for his life? Why is he there filming? Isn't he scared that the gunman might shoot him? So the kind of basic questions you need to ask when you're watching TV, and then you start to see when I on what I'm saying, that everybody on TV is painting you a false reality. You can't trust them. You can't make them your role models. As long as you see them on TV, there are paid liars and deceivers to paint a false sense of reality for you. All right. So with that, let's not waste too much time because we have a couple of picks we have to go through. Now, here is the first lady, Melania Trump. She is female. She is the gender that she claims to be. I'm not sure about the last president that we had over the last 8 years. We had a questionable character in there as the first lady. I'm not sure we had a first lady in the last 8 years. Now, but this one, Melania Trump, is a woman, as she claims to be. She's not transgender. Next online, Toni Braxton. She's a woman, born, not transgender, all right? Jessica Alba. She's a woman. She's the sex she claims to be. She's not transgender. Jada Pinkett. She's a woman. She's not transgender. This is Kate Bosworth. All right. She's a woman, not transgender. All right. Real woman, Lady Gaga. All right. Not no tranny. Kristen Stewart. The real woman, not a tranny. Sexual preferences could be different, but that's what it is. Britney Spears, real woman, not a tranny. All right, don't believe anything else. Cassie, real woman, not a tranny. Don't believe anything else. All right. So as long as you see these people on YouTube with certain channels telling you they're trannies, you have to question the channel. You can't believe what they say. I'm not saying you can't question us. You have every right to question what we say. Do your own investigations, all right, and see if what we're saying is the truth, all right? Okay. Cameron Diaz, real woman, not a tranny. Sorry, I went too fast. Chanel West Coast, she's on that show, I think, Ridiculousness or something like that. Real woman, not a tranny. This is Charlize Theron, real woman, not a tranny. This is Chrissy Teigen, real woman, not a tranny. And this is Christina Milan, real woman, not a tranny. And this is T.I. and Tiny, right? T.I. Harris, Tip, and Tiny Harris, real man, real woman, no trannies, okay? This is Mariah Carey, real woman, not a tranny, okay? This is Halle Berry, real woman, not a tranny. Kanye West, real man, not a tranny. Jay-Z, real man, not a tranny, but he's sexual. He has sexual preferences that could be different because, as we've said, Beyonce is a dude. We've shown you with facts, right? Okay. Julia Roberts, pretty woman, real woman, not a tranny. The Kardashian sisters, from Kim Kardashian, Khloe, Kourtney, Kylie, and Kendall, real women, no trannies. And this is Katy Perry, real woman, not a tranny. Madonna, real woman, not a tranny. And this is Mila Jovovich. If you watch the Resident Evil movies, she's a real woman, not a tranny. And this is Jennifer Lopez. She's a real woman, not a tranny. And this is Megan Fox, real woman, not a tranny. Nicki Minaj, real woman, not a tranny. Rihanna, real woman, not a tranny. This is Reese Witherspoon, real woman, not a tranny. Okay. This is Uma Thurman, Real woman, not a tranny. Right? And I think that's the last picture that we have for this particular show. So, like I said, you take note of those names. If you see it on any YouTube channel, you have to question what that YouTube channel is up to, whether to provide you with information or to deceive you or provide you this information, make you arrive at the wrong conclusions about stuff. So, like I said, there's always some truth in whatever they tell you. The truth is meant to provide trust so that they can actually deceive you. The truth is not for your own benefit. You can listen to the videos or whatever they say and pick some truth so you can know who's against you or who's working in your own best interest. So with that said, I come to the end of today's video and I'll say thank you and have a good day. Subscribe and stay tuned. All right, bye bye.